Hey YouTube, this is Dan making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, overview of the Stanley Pocket Knife 10-049. Always said I wasn't going to buy one because, never thought was worth it. Dave West raves about them, and I saw Joe talk about his, and he really liked it, and he said it was the best $10 pocket knife he'd ever had. But they're not $10 here in Australia. They're $29.95 delivered, or $29.90 AU delivered. So yeah, in country. I haven't even opened it yet, which I will do now. Got it yesterday, but wanted to make a video. I don't normally go for this style of knife. I like flippers, liner locks. I like a lanyard hull. This is my type of knife. Although I have been buying a fair few disposable type utility knives recently, and that was what prompted me to get this. And I've always liked the Stanley brand, made in the US. So it's just an aluminium bodied pocket knife. It's reasonably light, fairly well constructed. Got a couple of brass, it's got a brass thing there. Okay, fairly positive. Okay, I don't like that. Anyway, I have ordered another blade for it. They're about $10 for the blade. I know everyone says don't order blades for them. Just sharpen this one, sharpen the back edge so you can scrape with it. Now it is a locking blade, so yeah, it seems fairly positive. And yeah, oh yeah, okay, yep, and locks back in. This is what I don't like about them. Fairly hard to deploy. I would like a bigger fingernail thing. I actually would like a tab on there, to like a little tab. You can get tabs that put on there so you can just pull it out without having to grip it like that. Came pretty sharp. It's reasonably sharp. It's just disposable. It needs to be sharpened. It's alright. It's not too bad. I can sharpen that up. Yeah, not too bad. They're just a throwaway knife. $30 throwaway. Edge that you do not care about, so you don't care if you cut through something and go into something and then destroy the blade. It's a disposable knife, so that's why I got it. I will probably carry it around the house and use it as my disposable knife in instances where I may have the opportunity to destroy it, whereas I probably wouldn't use my pocket knife, where I'd probably use my multi-tool, because I tend to use my multi-tool as my disposable knife, even though they're not a disposable, because they are reasonably expensive. My pocket knives, while they are users, they're not disposable, where these are ultimately disposable knives. And I know they're tools, but you still, like if you're cutting something, say in the garden or whatever, and you cut through and you accidentally go onto something that's unforgiving, you can destroy even a $50 knife. Well, you don't want to be doing that too often. And that's where these disposable knives come into it, you know. Like if you chip out an edge that is in a knife too badly, you basically throw the knife away because you can't sharpen that out. Or you roll an edge too badly. You know, like they're throwaway. So, and especially with folders, you can't rely on I don't care what type of locks they've got, you cannot rely on the locks to be fail-proof. I don't care what type of lock it is. They are not fail-proof. So you've got to take that into an account. They're not fixed blades. So yeah, I see people using folding knives as if they're fixed blades, doing silly things with them. So yeah, that to me just, it blows my mind. But anyway, but yeah, this is just it's not even an overview of the Stanley. It looks like a nice little knife. But it's just a disposable utility knife, a $30 disposable knife, you know. And that's all it is. I probably wouldn't even depend my life on it. Like, that's being all said and done. It's only a 50 centimetre, 5 centimetre blade. You're not going to be doing a lot with it. It's just for small utility tasks. It's reasonably well constructed. It's a bit slippery, but that's aluminium. You know, it's got a little bit of texturing here to give it a little bit of grip. It's hard to deploy. It's one thing. But that's the way of it. Looks okay constructed. It's all good. Stanley, made in the USA. Pocket knife, just a standard one blade. Comes with one blade. Gives you the full spiel. Wear safety goggles, obviously. Carry on. They've always got to tell you that. Made in the USA with global materials. So they can't even source their materials from the USA anymore. Obviously it's too expensive. Probably get it all from China. Pretty cool. Not a bad little knife. But as I said, right outside my wheelhouse. But I have been buying a lot of, not a lot, I've got a few of the little disposable knives now, but this will probably just go on my little rotation, and I'll carry it around the house. I can't, here in Australia now, they've lost their minds about pocket knives, and you basically can't carry anything anymore. They've just simply lost their minds with it. I don't even know if I can carry a Swiss Army knife anymore. And they've gone to the point of they're expanding their wanding powers and the whole lot. So, yeah, and they're talking jail sentences and all sorts of silly stuff for carrying pocket knives now. So, yeah, they've got really, really outrageous laws about pocket knives now. So, yeah, do it at your own risk. But as I said, I've bought an extra blade for it, so I'll just have the two blades, and I'll put this in with my, I might carry it around in my pocket. around the house just as a utility blade, and use it as a disposable blade edge for just doing disposable things. If I yeah, as I said, if I have to accidentally cut something that I know that might go into something hard or whatever, you know. Sometimes when you're cutting like a zip tie against metal or something like that, you know you could chip the edge or whatever, sometimes like that. That's where these things come into their own, the disposable knife. But yeah, not a bad little knife for $30 if you're looking for that sort of thing. But yeah, they're not $10 like they are in the US, which is, yeah, usual fare here in Australia. We tend to pay a lot. But I will link it in the description bar if you're looking for something like that. Yeah, they've got plenty of them here. Yeah, as I said, I bought it from Tool Centre here in Australia. It's a eBay store. Yeah, as I said, $29.90 AU delivered. Yeah, only took a week or so. I ordered it. Order date 19th of July. Turned up today. So yeah, took a little while to get here. Not too bad. Yeah, not a bad little knife. It's everything I expected, and didn't. It's not impressive, but didn't disappoint either. You know, like it's just what it is. It is what it is. That's my overall impression of the Stanley 10-049. Yeah, it's a utility knife. That's all I can say about it. So yeah, I only try and give my honest opinion about it, and that's my honest opinion is it's a disposable utility knife, and yeah, that's up against my large hands, XL sized hands. So yeah, it's and yeah, the only thing I would have liked is maybe a little bit of a lanyard hole or something or whatever, but I suppose it just goes in your pocket. But I do tend to like a lanyard on it, because you notice on my knives I tend to have lanyards because it allows you to be able to pull them out of your pocket easier. But that's up against a real steel Megalodon, so yeah, it's got a bit of size about it. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching.